Hello, folks. Thanks for joining us for the third post-test review. There have been some comments about how they are very long, so I'll do my best to get through this quickly. Number one, what causes Hawaii to have volcanoes? Tectonic plates? That's not right. Earthquakes? Definitely not. Our correct answer is hotspots in the mantle. How does the United States GDP compare to the rest of the world? Well, the answer is it's larger than the rest of the world. Largest in the world, I should say. Canadian Shield, a vast expanse of ancient rock, is centered around which area? Pacific Coast, the banks of the Lawrence, Hudson, or the Appalachians? Correct answer is Hudson Bay. Which form of government is practiced by both the United States and Canada? Oligarchy, confederation, democracy, or monarchy? Our best answer right now is democracy. However, the US and Canada both actually have a democratic republic where we elect people to represent us. A true democracy has people voting for themselves. Instead of voting for representatives, we would vote on bills and laws ourselves. Which of the following areas received the most overall precipitation in this year? Looks like brown is the least rain, where blue is the most. Let's look at the regions. We got the Rockies, no. Great Plains, no. Sierra Nevada, no. Atlantic Coast, that looks like the right answer right there. Which of the following areas has the highest population density? So the most people per square mile. Quebec, United States, California, or New York City? Looks like our correct answer is New York City. Recently, the United States has experienced the largest influx of immigrants from which area of the world? Europe, Africa, Australia, or Latin America? Looks like our correct answer is Latin America. Which of the following areas borders the Pacific Ocean and has a Mediterranean-style climate? British Columbia, Northern Oregon, Southern California, or Southern Washington? Correct answer is Southern California. The first settlers in North America were from which area of the world? Asia, Africa, South America, or Europe? Correct answer is Asia. All Central American countries have which of the following features in common? Narrow, deep rivers, canal systems, large lakes, or rugged mountains? Our correct answer is rugged mountains. What is the official language of Belize? Portuguese, Spanish, French, or English? Correct answer is English. What was the goal of the Zapatistas of Mexico in 1994? To recover land taken by Spanish conquerors, to reform Mexico's failing agricultural crop, to wage war with Mexico's southern neighbors, to reunite Latin America under the Spanish flag? Our correct answer is to recover land taken by Spanish conquerors. What is the source of the Rio Grande River? The Central Plateau in Mexico, the Gulf of Mexico, melting snow from the Rockies, or ocean swells from the Atlantic? Correct answer is melting snow. What is being represented by the following image? Routes taken by explorers, Columbian exchange, the impact wind currents have on distribution of seeds, or the triangle trade. In this case, we're being shown the Columbian exchange. Companies from the U.S. have built many factories in Mexico near the border. Why is that? Mild temperatures speed production. Mexico has a source of cheap labor. There's no room to build them in the U.S., or the U.S. has a shortage of skilled laborers. Our correct answer is that Mexico has a source of cheap labor. That's how capitalism works. Wherever it's cheapest to make something, that is where it will be made. Europeans first arrived in Latin America during which time period? Late 1400s, late 1600s, late 1800s, or late 1900s? I don't know if you guys learned this rhyme, but I sure did when I was little. 1492, Columbus sailed the ocean blue. So that would be the late 1400s. Mexico is currently known for deposits of which natural resource? Tin, gold, uranium, or silver? Our correct answer is silver. During a visit to Mexico, Jada was thirsty and wanted to buy a drink. It was the middle of the day, yet Jada could not find a store that was open. Why is that? Businesses in Mexico are only open in the morning hours. The stores were closed temporarily for siesta. Jada was attempting to use the US dollar and not the Mexican peso. Or, in an attempt to save energy, these businesses are only open on certain days of the week. Our correct answer is that the store was probably observing siesta. The largest coral reef in the Western Hemisphere is located off which country's coast? Belize, Mexico, Trinidad and Tobago, or Cuba? The correct answer is Belize. How is Brazil attempting to slow the effects of global warming? By cutting down rainforests, or by cutting down rainforest trees, by allowing Native Americans to hunt and gather, by grazing on cleared areas, or by reducing the need for fossil fuels through the use of ethanol biofuel? Correct answer is this last one, reducing the need for fossil fuels. In what country would one be able to see a fjord? Argentina, Suriname, Colombia, or Brazil? Correct answer is Argentina. A fjord is something that's like a natural bay that's created by receding glaciers, kind of like in Norway, Sweden. The Amazon River floods its banks each year. Why would a Brazilian farmer choose to live near a river that is guaranteed to flood? The river provides the only transportation available in Brazil. The beauty of the Amazon attracts farmers from many different places. During the flood, much needed water is abundant. After the flood waters recede, rich soil is left behind. Our correct answer is that last one. That after the flood waters recede, they leave lots of nutrients in the soil. And that is the case for every river. That's why people always farm near rivers, is because rivers flood and they make the soil fertile. That's why there were the Egyptians. The majority of renewable power in South America comes from which source? Nuclear power plants, coal, hydroelectric dams, or solar panels? Correct answer is hydroelectric dams, and that just means that the water flows through turbines, and those turbines then spin to create electricity. It's just a fancy way of saying it's a dam. Simon Bolivar and Jose de San Martin are figures associated with what event? The World Cup finals, destruction of the rainforest, conquering the Inca, or South American independence. Our correct answer is that last one. They are known as the fathers of Latin American revolutions. Which of the following crops is grown at lower elevations? Wheat, coffee, apples, or bananas? Our correct answer is bananas. Bananas. Might have misspelled that. Oh well. The Amazon River Basin is considered a good resource for producing which of the following products? Cold weather crops, wheat, alpaca wool, or prescription drugs? The correct answer is prescription drugs. What causes the soils and former rainforests to deplete so quickly after they are used for farming? Frequent rain, hot temperatures, reforestation, or slash and burn techniques. Correct answer is frequent rain, which would wash away a lot of the nutrients in the soils, I guess. What is the overall climate of the Atacama Desert? Hot and humid, hot and dry, cold and dry, or cool and moist? Our correct answer is cool and dry. What makes a desert is its lack of precipitation. So either of these dry answers would be a good guess, but cool and dry is the correct answer. All right, last question. Colombia is well known for mining which natural resource? Copper, emeralds, gold, or diamonds? Our correct answer is emeralds. All right, that was the last question. Hopefully you were taking notes. If not, this video is pretty short, so you should be able to watch it a couple of times, probably 3 or 4 times in the time that the old videos were taken. So watch this once or twice, take your notes, use those notes on the test, and get a good grade. Good luck, everybody.